Hi guys, I'm WhatBexos. Welcome back to my channel if you're a subscriber, and welcome if you're new. Today is Friday, where I'm going to talk about what I've been up to, maybe some fabric, and what I'm going to be getting up to next week. So stay tuned if you want to see more. Happy Friday. I hope you are well. I hope you've all had a fabulous week and had some time to sew. So, what have I been up to? What have I got to share? What am I going to be doing? Exciting stuff. Let's talk. Right, to start though, I'm going to share what I'm wearing. This is the Ellie & Mac oversized tee that I made a few weeks back. It's got a lovely boat neck to it, and it is made out of this fabric that I got from Rainbow Fabrics Kilburn. I added some sleeves on and put in an elasticated waist just to give that kind of floaty feel to it. I've also popped elastic around the bottom so I can tuck it in and wear it like this, which I really enjoy wearing. And then on top of that, I'm wearing my saguaro set trousers that I made in my French terry and sized down on, just so I've got a wide leg style jogger. Now, that was a fantastic make. I do want to make more. I love it. I'm working from home, so obviously this is perfect for when you're working from home. So it's my lunch break. I'm hoping to get all of this filmed in my lunch break, and I've got a few things to share with you. So before I go on to showing you some of the goodies that I have accumulated by the side of me, let's talk about what I've been up to. So as you know, I had my So Hayley Jane box delivered last week, and I was going to get my dress made up and get it vlogged for Sunday, which is exactly what I did. And there is a whole vlog dedicated to this, so if you want to know more information about that particular make, please pop over to that vlog and have a look. But I will show you a picture of the final make here so you can see. I absolutely love this dress. I do want to make more. It turned out better than I envisioned. It's a hack of the Tammy handmade Raj dress. I added a scoop neck, extended the middle skirt tier, and then extended the bottom tier. And I used a bias binding round the front of the scoop rather than having a lining, because when you're working with viscose, sometimes if your cutting's not 100% accurate, which can be really hard to do with viscose, it just doesn't meet where it's all supposed to meet because it slips about. So it worked really well. So that was the first thing I got done. And then the next thing I went on to make was my Southbank sweater by Nina Lee Patterns. Now this is the dress version. If you follow me over on Instagram, which is at WhatBexos, then you will see or have seen this make already, because I could not wait to wear it. I sewed this up on Saturday night, and it was literally, because it's such a quick sew. No, it's not a quick sew, it's a quick sew. Such a quick sew, I was just like, bang, 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 got it done, looks beautiful, gotta wear it on Sunday. And I had the perfect pair of tights that I've been looking for an outfit to match with these tights. And they were like these purpley coloured tights, and they blended really well with one of the colourings in the actual print itself. It's a sweatshirting fleece that I got from Pound Fabrics. It is beautiful, this fabric, and when I posted this on Instagram, I've had lots of people that like the fabric and that have gone over and either made a cheeky purchase or keep putting it in their basket. So it's gorgeous. It's got very 60 vibes to it as well, and I wore it. I had nowhere to go on Sunday, but I really wanted to wear this. So did my hair, did my makeup, put my tights on, even put my boots on in the house, because I wanted to have this look nailed. So yeah, that was the second thing I got made up. And then on the sewing front, that's a bit about everything that I've actually made, because I've started my Davenport dress by Friday Pattern Company, and I will pop a picture in to show you the progress on that one. And I haven't made any since I showed you last week, partly because the fabric is so slippery to work with. I had a lovely comment suggesting that I use some starch spray. So I thought I'll wait till payday, because I was brassic because it was January, and I'll order some. So been paid this week. I've gone off, I've ordered some. I think I've gone overboard on what I've ordered, because I've just ordered a bulk pack load, and that is being delivered hopefully over the weekend at some point. So when that arrives, I'll carry on with that dress, and actually that'll work really well, because I really want to make up my Tilly and the Buttons Lyra hack dress that I talked about in the Cobra Corsage that you guys voted for, and that really needs a bit of stability in that fabric, so I'm hoping that that will help me with that. And obviously I'm going to film, you're going to come and sew along with me and film that process for you. So that's where we're at with what I've started, what I've been making. Let's talk about what's arrived through the post this week. Where do I start? We'll start with Rainbow Fabrics. I know I'm not supposed to be buying any more fabrics, but Rainbow Fabrics did an incredible drop last week. They got way too many influencers involved, and I saw lots of different things throughout. And then when I actually went onto the website and there was a 20% discount code as well, I just couldn't resist. And there was 3 fabrics on there that have been on there for a little while that I've picked up and put in my basket so many times that I just thought, you've got to buy it, Becky. So hopefully this will be the last outside of subscription purchases for a little while. And I'm going to say hopefully because, come on, let's face it, it's me. I am a fabricaholic and I need help. But saying that, I am really starting to plough through some of my stash as well. So, and I am sewing up the new fabrics that I've had delivered. You know, they're not just sitting there wasting away. So the first thing I bought was this one here. This was a fabric that the lovely Roanne, Tamlin and Rachel all did a collab on last year. They all made 3 very beautiful garments out of it. And I didn't buy it at the time because I was kind of like, do I need it? Are you just buying it because they've made something beautiful out of it? And I've just not been able to get it off my mind, and it went back in stock a little while ago, and I've put it in so many times, and I have now given in and purchased it. I've only purchased 2 meters. I think this could make a gorgeous top. It could make a gorgeous dress. It's very versatile. The fabric's not as lightweight as you would think it is as well, so it's got a little bit of structure to the actual fabric. Now, it is probably more of a spring level fabric, or going end of winter into spring. So it's going to go into my stash to make something up as the weather warms up. So not that I've not got many summer fabrics, not that that's not the bulk of my stash, but everything I'm about to show you is summer fabric, but there we go. The next thing I really wanted to get, and this was heavily influenced by Roanne because I watched her vlog of the things that she got from Rainbow Fabrics, and this was the fabric that made me go over to the website because I wanted it. So this is a fruit fabric, so you've got kiwis and you've got pears and you've got apples and grapes and raspberries, figs, all sorts of things on here, and it's just lovely. And again, it's quite a weighty fabric, so I actually think I could make something up with the winter months on this one, and I've got 3 meters of this. So this could make a beautiful dress, it'd make a lovely Zadie jumpsuit, it'd make a really nice pair of trousers. If I was going to make trousers with it, would definitely have to consider it more for spring. But yeah, so the options are endless with this. The next thing I bought, this was another one that I've put in my basket quite a few times. I've seen it on there for a little while now. It's a lightweight cotton. This one would be really good for the So Fruity Challenge in June. So this is just a lightweight cotton with like this black jacquard background. It's textured as well. And then you've got this these lemons all over it. It's just beautiful, and I want to make either a pair of trousers, a play suit or a jumpsuit out of this. I've only got a couple of meters of this, I think, maybe 3 possibly. But I just think it's really, really pretty, and it would be perfect. And I've got a vision of kind of what I want in my head. I just need to find the pattern to go with it. Then again, one that's been in my basket on and off for months now. It's a hot pink tencel coloured fabric. So you can see here, it's just really vibrant and bright. And I really want to make the Avid Seamstress culottes out of this to go into the summer, because I want to pair this with this gorgeous green, again shared by Roanne from the Yorkshire Sew Girl, as either a top. But I did get a good few meters of this one, so it could be a dress. But the idea is that these two work really nicely together and will make a lovely outfit, because I do love the whole green and pink look. So that's what I bought from Rainbow Fabrics. So quite a few bits there. And then the other thing that arrived was something I actually treated myself to before Christmas, and was just so gobsmacked because I forgot about it, and it turned up and it's here. And that's my All Set to Sew subscription box from Little Miss So-and-so. So I ordered the stretch, so you get an option of stretch or woven. I looked at the two patterns, they were both fibre move patterns, and whilst I'm not the biggest fan of the pattern, when I started looking at the fabrics, it was more the fabrics that drew it to me. But I think that I can make this in a top version. I've had a quick look on the hashtag and there are some lovely top versions out there. And this is the Ruby dress by Fibre Mood. So quite a really nice versatile pattern. I don't know whether there's any more pictures of this, and so you can see the line drawings there. So that's the line drawings of the pattern itself. So this is gorgeous. Well, the pattern's okay, but the fabric's absolutely stunning. And it also comes with like a little gift, and I got this lovely little cross stitch. So hopefully at some point I'll sit down and actually get into doing a bit of cross stitching. So that goes into my little crafty pile to try. And then you obviously get the fabric and the matching ribbon with your order, and you get the matching thread. So that is the thread that goes with it. And then I have the patterns at the bottom of the box. I have this lovely blue ribbing that's camed. It's a turbulent. Oh, I can't say it. It's that kind of ribbon. You know what I mean. So yeah, that's the ribbon to come with it. And then I had this. Now I've been eyeing up some Cozy Colours fabric for a long time, guys. Absolutely ages. And this red colourway, I've seen it on another vlogger. I can't remember who it is. But isn't this just stunning? Now I don't actually know how much of this I have got, but it feels like 1, 2, 3 meters of this fabric. Now I imagine because that's how much is required to go with this pattern, but I'm not going to make this pattern out of this fabric, although I could make a top version out of this, to be fair, because there's so much here. Give it a go, but I want to trial that in a different fabric. But it's got these gorgeous, the Cozy Colours fabric, it's got these lovely flecks of colours in it. I don't know if you can see that. So there's like some blues and there's like some golds, and you can see that there's also reds thrown in there as well. It's just really nice, and red's a colour that really suits me, and I've been wanting this fabric for ages. And it's a sweatshirting, but it's quite a lightweight sweatshirting, and it's got a nice bit of stretch to it as well, both ways. So yeah, it's just beautiful. So I'm going to get that in the washing machine and decide exactly what I want to make with that, because in my head I knew I wanted to make a jumper. Didn't think I'd get as much fabric as I got, so I could potentially have a go at making this in the jumper format. Then I'll have some of this left to make up another jumper, probably another Southbank sweater. So that's everything that's been through the post this week. So there's been quite a lot there through the post, guys. So I just quickly wanted to touch on something else I've been up to this week, and that is going through patterns. So I tend to gravitate towards the same patterns. I'll sew something up once, and if I love it, I'll repeat it. And there's nothing wrong with that, and I will still continue to do that. I mean, I'm going to make that adaptation of the Raj dress definitely 100% again, because I absolutely love it, and I love the way it sits on my figure. But I do want to experiment with more patterns and try more patterns. So I started looking through my pattern stash. I've got loads here. I've got a couple of boxes, and then I've got a box that's dedicated to my PDFs. And I've also got a file on my computer of all of my PDF patterns, and there's quite a few on there that I haven't downloaded, well, that I haven't actually gone and got printed. So this week I went through them, and I have sent a few off for copy shop printing. Now I downloaded one and printed off in an A4 format, which is the Jessie Coatigan from Sew Over It. So I've done that, so I can pretty much get on with that as soon as I want to. I've also done the Maya Sotis dress from Deer and Doe, and that's in an A4 format, so that's going to be printed off so I can get on with that as well. And that's on my Make 9, which is good. But then I've also got patterns from Pattern Emporium. There's a couple of different ones. The True Romance top with bishop sleeves. There's, what else is there? There's a dress on there. I I don't think it's the everyday dress. I can't remember what it's called. That's the new Craft House. I'll pop a picture in of the one I'm talking about. And then there's a few of my seam work patterns because I subscribe to them, so I get 2 credits. So I've also ordered a bomber jacket because I thought that'd be really nice considering we've got the Jacket January challenge if it arrives in time for me to make. I'm popping pictures in as I'm going through these. And then there was a skirt, the Benning dress, and then also I reprinted my Tilly and the Buttons Indigo pattern, which I'd talked about before Christmas. I'd repurchased it in the sale just because I've made so many changes to the original pattern that I had. I wanted just to get another copy because I think I've managed to find a way of making the fit perfect. So yeah, I've ordered all of them so I can get on with some of them that I haven't made before, just to introduce a little bit more flavour into my wardrobe. And as some of you might be aware, my work wardrobe is a particular area of focus for me at the moment. So yeah, that's patterns, that's fabric, that's what I've been up to. And this week my intentions are to carry on with my Davenport dress, probably try and find something to make with my Cozy Colours fabric because I'm just so excited to use it. And then outside of that, I have no plans. If I've got time, I will sew more up. I have my daughter's birthday this week. She turns 12. She's my youngest. 12 years old and she's my youngest. They're just growing up far too quickly. My other one turns 14 in a month's time as well, and that's just scary. How I've got a 14-year-old daughter, I don't know. So yes, and then this weekend we're also going shopping. So I'm taking the girls to charity shops over in a little town called Market Harbour in Northamptonshire, and it's a great town to go charity shop shopping in. There's quite a few charity shops there. It's lovely, and it's a bit of a reward for my eldest daughter because she's had a really tough year from both a mental health point of view, from some of the stuff that we're going through with school and diagnoses that we're trying to get, and she's really trying, and so I want to reward that. You know, we're in a better place than we have been, and it's been a really tough year. So we're going charity shop shopping, and my youngest daughter's gonna spend some of her birthday money that she's already had. So I will lose Saturday as a sew day. So it's exciting though, because obviously I'm going charity shop shopping, not just to look. I will look for clothes, but we may need to look for fabrics or clothes that I can alter or change, because that's where my mindset's at these days. Not to say I'm not going to buy myself a beautiful, stunning dress from these shops, because I may buy myself something. But yeah, I always look for fabrics or clothes that may be too big, that I can then come home and transform, and they'll go into that upcycle, repurpose and refashion bag. So yes, that is the plans for this week. So what are you guys up to? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really keen to hear. If you could please give this video a like and a thumbs up, which is a like. Helps other people get to see my content. And don't forget, if you like my content, to click that subscribe button, and please leave your comments. I love reading them. I love engaging with you guys. I love hearing what you've got to say and your lovely advice or just general chit chat. I will always try and reply. Thank you very much for taking the time to join me. Have a fantastic week, and I will catch you all soon. Bye.